Law. Okay, action, 3, 2, 1. And you are?
I am Carolyn
And I'm Michael.
Reynolds.
Nice to meet you. And we're here at, Church in the Sand.
Yeah, it's a lot
And
of fun.
I know. And so you've been married how many years?
Been married for 41 years.
That's amazing in this time and age of day, And what's your secret?
Well, we made an agreement when we first got married that I would make all the major decisions and she'd make all the minor decisions. And fact is, in 41 years, we've never had a major decision.
And he has such a sense of humor. That keeps us laughing. And of course, we fell in love early in college. I was a freshman, and we have just worked on our marriage. We attend marriage seminars, and we teach some, and
Really?
couples we disciple them.
Where do you teach that at?
Well, in North Carolina, we had a conference, and in fact, our kids came and helped. Mark and Bethany Cordino, they came and they did the music and did part of the marriage seminar. We do them from time to time at various churches that invite us.
Well, now, are you doing anything here? I've got Lauren Chapin from Father Knows Best. She played Little Kathy. She was on my show last week, and she's a minister, and I have to get you connected with her.
I'd like to do that.
That would be great. What are you doing in Clearwater Beach? Any type of services? Because a lot of marriage, couples, tell everybody why they need it.
You need to work on your marriage regularly. Love and respect. I mean, in the Bible we're told that women are told to respect and the men are told to.
We're told to love.
Yeah, and so it takes a commitment, a continual commitment to keep your marriage alive and growing.
We boiled it down to 3 C's. Commitment, as Carolyn has talked to you about, and communication, being able to talk, and the centerpiece is Christ.
That's awesome.
Once you've got that, it all kind of comes together.
That's awesome. Well, I was married twice to the same person, but I tried. But a lot of people out there is single. Do you ever have anything for the single people?
You've caught me off guard here.
I know.
Well, I think that when we really commit those kind of things to God, if God has someone out there for you, he or she will show up.
Right.
And to put him first, and he'll take care of all the rest.
Oh, I agree so much on that. And a lot of people, there's different issues out there. And I know Clearwater Beach, this has been on my show just even last week, and I talked to Pastor about this. It's such a party town, and a lot of people go overboard. And, there's different situations where people drink so much here, I've seen. And, there's a lot of people that are writing me letters, and they're trying to find out, what do I do? And I would say just you go to church and you keep praying for that person, and see what God does in your life.
Amen.
And that's that's important for a lot of people here. And I'm getting letters all the time.
Oh, really? Well,
So what advice would you tell them?
to the folks out here at the beach?
Well, there's a lot of ladies that I know that have had domestic violence cases that write me. They want me to do a show on that, as well as they say this person's drinking too much. I don't know how to handle this. I really love this person, but I don't know what to do. And these are things I'm, not qualified as to give them that advice.
Well, you're probably not qualified, and nor are we, but there are those out there that are qualified.
Right.
And I think probably my first bit of advice would be, one, to pray, and secondly, to seek some counsel from someone that does know how to deal with it. These are not easy questions, and you're not,
That's true.
It's easy to throw out trite answers. These are very difficult situations that people are dealing with, and they usually require some help. So that would be my advice.
Thank you very much, because that is a segment that we're going to start doing on my show as well. I'm going to stop the tape. Do you have a website?
We do have a website. Our ministry is called Pathway Partners, and you can reach us at www.pathway-partners.com.
Awesome. What do you think of Church in the Sand? I mean, this is a beautiful place right here in Clearwater Beach, right next to the pier. What do you think of this beautiful service?
I think that a lot of times when we think of church, we think of going to a place, going to a building, and I really think God honors church wherever we have it, whether it's out on the top of a mountain or at the beach or in our own backyard. Yes, it is good for us to be together with other believers, but I think church can be just about anywhere. And so I think this is a great idea, because I think this is an opportunity for us to bring church to the beach rather than the beachgoers having to go to church somewhere. So
right. I have another important question as an entertainment reporter. A lot of people think, well, I don't need to go to a service, or I don't need to go to church. I can just pray at my own, you know, and I know what my thought is as getting out there and, you know, giving God some of your time as well. What would your advice be to those that are out there that say, I don't need to go to church, I don't need to find a church, or I don't need to find a service, I don't need that?
Well, I tell you, one of our pastors, our past pastor, Charlie Martin, had said that it's like a fire burning. And when you take one of the embers away and you get away from that fellowship and the praising together, that the fire goes out slowly. And so we need that, forsake not the assembling together. We need that fellowship, that encouragement, that fire that we have when we come together as believers in Christ.
I've seen in my life, every time I come to service or there's blessings, and I have had a lot of things come at me this last week, you know, very interesting things, and it's really interesting to see how God gets you through it. And when you start to praise and, you know, worship and give Him all the glory and honor, and blessings start coming to you even more so when you put your time in with Him. And I want to thank you both so much. You know, just for a little clip, it'll be on YouTube. Yeah, you look like you're in baseball.
I've done baseball chapel, if that counts.
Okay, you have that look. You have that look. I want to thank you so much, and we'll see you back here when you're here in town. And thank you so much. When you fly over, what do you fly on?
We fly. Well, we actually live here.
Oh, you
we
do?
have a place in North Carolina. We fly a little known airline called Allegiant.
Allegiant Air. Well, I knew, you know, because I was going to work for Allegiant Air, and there's a reason I'm saying that, because I know they fly to North Carolina, and Allegiant is looking to sponsor my show. So that's a good testimony.
Well, thank you.
I know. Thank you. Me too.